Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining me, Emily, for yoga practice. We're going to begin seated today, finding a nice tall spine and brushing up on the back of your neck. Allow your hand to continue to brush upwards and visualize a fountain of light coming out the crown of your head and moving all around you down to the earth. And then we'll visualize this light again coming up, and go ahead and bring your arms up. Inhale and exhale, fountaining out and down around you. Inhale, taking your arms up. Let your spine lift and lengthen, your energy to draw up. And exhale out and down, keeping a tall chest. Inhale, continue to sit as tall as you possibly can, reaching your arms and energy upwards. And exhale, settling your energy down into this space so that your fingertips touch the floor. We're going to take another deep breath, taking the arms up. Now go ahead and leave your left arm up, and we'll exhale the right arm down to the floor and reach across the midline of the body. Let the ear relax, or turn your nose down also to the right, just fine. And press into the right hand, inhale, drawing up, and windmill the arms to the other side. Exhale, reaching the right arm across. And find the most comfortable angle for your neck, either ear relaxed or nose turning down. Keeping the heart open to the skies. Pressing into the left hand, inhale up. Exhale, back over to the right. Breathe easy as you look inside, creating openness, turning the gaze down, finding the most amount of comfort. Inhale, exhale, windmill to the other side. So everywhere you can think of and feel, create space and movement. Let's go ahead and relax both arms down. So with the fingertips at the floor, let's press a little bit of weight, pressing the fingertips down into the floor so you can start to feel a little lift of the upper spine. Inhale. And as you exhale, relax the lower spine. So feel as almost if, as you press into the fingertips, you can start to decompress the spine just a little bit. And this will be subtle. Exhale, try to relax around the middle part of your spine as if you were just hanging from the lower spine. And pressing into the fingertips or the fists a little bit more. Sitting as tall as you possibly can. And now we're going to take the weight off the hands, but I want you to try to keep the same lift and lengthening through the spine as you take the weight off the hands. So inhale, taking the arms up. Let's join the palms. Flip the palms up. Reach up, straightening up the elbows. Hug the ears with the arms. And soften at the elbows. Exhale. So let's bring hands to heart. Breathing in, interlace the fingers, breathing out, press the palms forward and equally round back, opening up the upper spine. Inhale, taking the arms and chest up, and exhale, we're going to pull the elbows back and down. So let's interlace the fingers, the lower back, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest. And once again, exhale and relax. And bending at the elbows to release. Let's bring hands to heart. So one more time. Inhale here. Exhale. Stretch the upper spine, pressing the palms forward, chin to chest. Inhale, taking the chest, arms and energy up. And exhale, pulling the elbows back and down. Let's interlace the hands to the lower back. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest. Exhale, soften throughout the neck and the shoulders. Soften throughout the jaw. And then soften at the elbows, bend the elbows, and bring the hands back to the heart. Wonderful. So let's go ahead and take this position over to hands and knees into table pose. And with the palms underneath the shoulders, let's move right into cat-cow postures. Inhale, offering the heart forward through the arms. And exhale, draw the belly in first and slowly creating space in the lower back, press into the hands. Inhale, undulating the spine, opening up the upper spine. Exhale, slowly moving as though you're squeezing the front low ribs and hip bones together and drawing the navel in. So as you inhale, create this back bend from the upper spine is your goal. Feel the back bend from the upper spine. And then as you exhale, feel the stretch in the lumbar spine. And to navigate this stretch a little bit lower to the back, pull the hips back. Let's come to a neutral spine. Move the hands forward 3 or 4 inches, and then we'll come into downward facing dog. So widen the feet. Nice deep breaths. Create some length through the upper arms and stretch of the legs. The head dangle and relax. Continue to breathe some more length into the body as you take your time. Hold the strength. Keep the breath moving in and out. Letting the stretch navigate just a little bit deeper through the fibers of the muscle. And inhale to plank posture. So let's initiate here a deeper core strength. Breathing in and out, lengthening through the legs, through the back of the neck. And devotional, release the knees and pull the hips back. In and out. Taking time here to create length through the spine, through the arms. And concentrate on your breath. Let the breath be as long and as smooth and comfortable as possible. Just let every breath wash through you, through the poses, through the transitions. Just washing through, cleansing any areas of stiffness or congestion, of discomfort. Shift the hips a little bit and start to loosen up here in our pose. Breathing into hands and knees. Breathing out, downward facing dog. And let's go ahead and walk to the top of the mat. So feeling the feet here about hip distance apart. Inhale, lengthen up through the spine. Exhale, fold, and allow the knees to be soft. Cradle the arms together, allowing the extra weight of the arms to pull some traction along the spine. Alternate, bending and straightening knees. And coming back to center, let's go ahead and roll up. Taking your time, taking the arms up, out and up, and reaching back. Pull the elbows back and down as you continually lift the chest, interlacing the hands, roll the shoulders back. Lift the chest again, creating space in the heart, and seeing if it's comfortable to straighten at the elbows. So draw the belly up and continue back into a chair. So be able to wiggle the toes, hips are pulled back, and exhale, sit back just a little bit more. Good, press into the feet. Stretch the arms, circle them forward and up and back. Dive to a forward fold and fold into the legs. So soften into the belly. Inhale, we'll lift halfway, and then we'll exhale, fold. Step the right foot back into lunge. So adjust until the left knee is over the left heel. And then takes another breath to sink into the hips and lift the chest. Step back to a plank posture and hinge to downward dog. Go ahead and relax the heels a little bit more. Go ahead and circle the ankles, lift and stretch out the feet and the ankles. Huge breaths. Good. Move the left foot to the midline and lift the right leg a little bit away from the floor. Now you can continue to lift it a little bit higher if you would choose, but really stretch through the left calf. Bend the knee and step the right foot forward. Exhale into lunge. With a nice dramatic exhalation, lengthen the back of the neck. Step the left foot forward. Parallel the feet, press the legs back, and heart offering forward. Exhale, fold. Let's take the arms back and up. Shake your head out. Let the arms help to bring a little heavier relaxation here into the upper body. Shake the neck out. And coming into chair, let's bend the knees. Fingertips graze the floor and hands to heart. Inhale the back bend. Pressing into the feet. Draw all the way up. Create more space and length. Dive to forward fold. So hug in closely to the legs. Lift just halfway. And exhale, fold, stepping the left foot back to lunge. A nice exhalation as you sink into the lunge. Dropping the jaw, dropping the hips. Letting the chest start to lift a little bit more. Following your breath. Stepping back to plank posture. Hinging up to downward facing dog. So continue to find this mantra of your breath. Deep breaths in and out. Let the shoulders glide away from the ears. And turn the points of the elbows back to the toes. And that'll give you some more space between arms and ears. Move the right foot to the midline. Relax the heel as much as you can. And lift the left foot a little bit or halfway to the ceiling. Take some time to relax the right heel and stretch through the calf. Strengthening the arms. Concentrate on your breath in and out. Strength through the body and concentration. And we're going to breathe, stepping slowly the left foot forward until it's underneath the knee. Good. Now with the next exhalation, sink into the hips. It's okay to lower the knee if you would like. Start to lift the chest forward, dropping the jaw, dropping the hips. And we're going to bring the right foot forward. Parallel the feet. Press the legs back as you lift the chest forward. And exhale, relax the upper body. Let's take the arms then back and up, shaking the head out. So we're going to come through chair, letting the arms come down, come all the way up into back bend. Next, chest opener, arms pulling the elbows back and down, rolling the shoulders back. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, roll the shoulders back. Really take your time. Huge breaths. Good, and turn the chest side to side. Just loosening up. Through the shoulders and rib cage. And we're gonna come to a forward bend. So widen the feet just a little bit, little buoyancy in the knees. Inhale, and keeping a nice straight spine, take your time, folding. Let the arms come up, and then maybe over your head a little bit. Take a few breaths. You can inhale, come out a little bit by bending the knees and lifting the chest. And then exhale, come back in, but a little bit deeper. A little bit deeper in your sense of relaxation. So there's no forcing here. You're just relaxing into it. Inhale, lift, coming out. Exhale, and through your efforts of relaxation, we can go a little bit further. Good. We're going to come all the way, hands to the floor, and we'll step the right foot back into lunge. All right, so let's move to Warrior One, anchoring the outer foot, and we'll bring the left knee over the left heel, and we're going to turn the belly button just towards the left great toe. All right, take a minute to think of the feet, the strength of the legs. We'll take the arms up. Think of lifting up tall through the triceps. Go ahead and join the palms together and let the thumbs come to the neck. Now relax the hands and relax your head back in towards the wrist area. And this is just really to get some lift in the armpits and the upper back. Good. Inhale, coming up, and exhale, lunge. So back to plank posture. We're going to lower all the way down this time. So widen the feet at least hip distance and press out the ball of the foot. We're going to lift the hands and the toes away from the floor, and we're going to lift just a half an inch and a little bit more. Lift without any pinching. If you feel any pinching or discomfort, we're going to slow it down even more. If you're eager for a deeper back bend, go ahead and press your hands down and lift the chest. Go ahead and come into Cobra. Huge breaths. Good. Wherever you are in your back bend, take one more breath. And slowly, very slowly, we're going to release. Pull the belly in. Devotional. Inhale the hands and knees. And exhale. Bringing the hips back close to the heels. If it feels good, shift a little bit right and left. Downward dog, breathe in. Breathe out, pull the belly in. Lift the hips, let your head relax. Another huge breath here to create more length and space. Longer legs, longer breath, longer spine, longer arms. Move the left foot to the midline. Take the weight away from the right foot. You can lift it however high you would like. Check in with your breath. Make sure each breath is moving, flushing. Bend the right knee. Right foot steps forward to lunge. Go ahead and help it forward if you need to. Take an exhalation to lift the chest as the hips lower. And we're going to breathe the left foot forward. All right, so pressing into the feet. Lift the sit bones, lift the chest. Exhale and fold. We're going to roll to standing. So if you ever feel any pinching, I want you to move even slower. Inhale, drawing up. Chest opener arms. Elbows back and down, interlace the hands. So first, the elbows are deeply bent. We're gonna lift the chest, straighten the arms a little bit. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, straighten the arms a little bit. So do this as many times as you need to so that you're not forcing yourself, but you're just kind of wiggling and encouraging and inviting this back bend and chest opener to come naturally. Good, relax the neck again. And a forward bend. So widen the feet just a little bit. We're gonna pull the hips back. Continue to fold, softening in the belly. And let the head relax, the chin into the chest. So it's very important always to find the ease of the neck. So we're going to inhale, lift a little bit. Take a deep breath. Exhale, relax into the stretch a little deeper. Arms coming a little bit more overhead, not with force, but just with an invitation from the relaxation. One more time. Inhale. And at the end of the exhalation, find a minute silent moment to relax a little more. Then we're going to soften at the hips. Bring the hands down. Bring the feet enough together. We're going to step back for lunge warrior one. So the outer foot's going to come down. And we're going to press into the hand. Inhale, drawing up. All right, so let's concentrate on the feet and the legs for a moment. Being able to relax the toes. Distribute the weight evenly across the ball of the foot and the heel. Stacking the front knee over the heel. And we'll breathe the arms up. So the inhalations bring length. The exhalations bring depth. Concentrate on one spot with your eyes. Keep your eyes focused on one spot just to keep your mind from being chaotic. Connect with everything here. Join the palms. Bring the thumbs to the neck and relax your head back. Just enough, just a little bit to keep the thoracic spine and openness, opening up through the upper arms, the chest. Good, inhale up and coming down, lunge, exhale. We'll wiggle back into plank posture. Finding strength here for a moment. Rock forward, slowly lower it. Feel free to lower the knees first if you need to. Okay, so you can come into the previous back bend or coming to your Sphinx pose or Cobra. So first step would be to widen the feet. Natural distance. And whatever the space that they land without pinching is the distance. So it's more than hip distance apart. We're going to take the weight off the hands. So lifting the hands, lifting the toes. And with the exhalations, we're just going to lift a little bit. Again, if you're ready and you want to find a little bit deeper back bend, plant the hands and lift. Or you can be at the elbows. With control, we'll lengthen and release. Taking a huge breath. So finding core strength by bringing the knees back together. Pull the belly away from the floor. Inhale up. And devotional. Exhale. So we're going to go ahead and fold in the knees, fold in the belly, and relax and bow the forehead down. Now always remember you can stack the hands, the fists, or use your block if your forehead is not touching the mat. So take a few breaths here to squeeze out the legs. Wonderful. Inhale, breathing up to hands and knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring the weight to the right foot. Lift the weight to the left foot. And again, this is to your choice of height. And we'll bend the left knee and step forward. Continue your exhalation and lunge. Beautiful. Right foot breathes forward. Spread the toes, fold into the legs a little bit deeper. And we'll just roll up. Recreating length, standing up a little bit taller. And let's bring hands to heart. So let's take a breath here in stillness. An intentional pause, melting the palms together. Let us connect. You and me. Connecting together. All of us here. Good. Inhale, reaching the arms up. And exhale, forward bend. Good. We're going to work our way down to the mat. Feel free to come through downward facing dog and lower the knees. If you're facing forward, go ahead and come to a seated position. Let us widen the feet. And let's begin with feet flexed. Inhale, lengthening the spine up. And exhale, bring the hands in front of you. So we're going to take our time here. Press into the fingertips and re-lengthen the spine. Inhale. And exhale, keeping the toes reaching back to you. Walk the fingers forward. So we want to really move as slow as molasses here. We want to just control every movement and follow every breath. Inhale, let's come back a little bit, and exhale. Let the exhalation and the relaxation bring you deeper into the stretch. Let the arms help you. So don't try to use your back to come up. Use your arms. We're in a pretty deep position. We want plenty of support. You just want to really stretch in the connective tissues so that if we slip on any ice through this upcoming season of winter, that we're going to be able to bounce right back. Our muscles like rubber bands, nice and flexible, nice and supple. Let's use the hands to walk up. Wonderful. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring the right heel in, and we'll come into a twist. So inhale, lengthen the spine. We're going to walk the hands around to the right for a nice twist here. Inhale, press into the back hand for height. And exhale, slowly and controlled, concentrate, meditate on your stretch. Inhale, find the challenge of moving slow. Good. Inhale, unravel that twist. Let's go ahead and switch the legs. Inhale, and exhale, twist around to the left. Press into the back hand for height. And exhale, spiral around. Inhale. It's always okay to come out just a little bit on the inhalations. Get that deep breath. Get that sense of ease out of the depth. And then return back into a little bit deeper. Good. Inhale and release. Okay. So we're going to bring heel to knee. So the right leg is at 90 degrees, and then we're going to go ahead and bring the left knee to the heel. So we've got both knees kind of pointing to the right a little bit, and the feet coming about 90, or this back foot can come around just a little bit more. So let's first get a quadricep stretch here. By leaning back into the hands. So this will definitely be individualized with all these stretches that we're doing. But you can start to bend at the elbows until you're getting a good stretch here for the left quadricep. Keep the knee down and anchored for a little bit more. You can bring the right foot on top of it. Feel free to come down to the easy elbow, the right elbow. Massage the foot here a little bit. Good. So press into the back hands, coming up, sitting tall. Okay, so now we're going to turn around and come into a twist from this angle. So the legs are staying about the same, but we're going to maybe lift the hip a little bit. We want to turn all the way around. So if we lift the hips a few times, we'll be able to turn around and get a nice twist. So turn around, and now we're going to walk down to the elbows. So walk the hands away from you until you can come down to the right elbow and the left elbow. So relax everywhere here. We've got a twist going on. We're stretching into the hips a little bit. We're massaging the internal organs. For a little bit deeper, bring your forehead down to the forearm and walk your left arm away from you. Try to relax the shoulders, relax the chest down to the floor so you can deepen and really massage and stretch into the body. One more breath. Now the arms are going to help us out. So the left hand presses into the floor, come out a little bit. Take a breath, move slow. Come out just a little bit more. Okay. So unpacking from this pose. All right. We're going to flip the legs around. Okay. So now, these are facing a little bit to the left, and we've got the knees bent, the feet at the same angle. So here we are. We've got the heel at the right knee to start with. So let's lean back into the hands, starting with the quadricep stretch here. So see how this variation feels. If you'd like a little bit more, come back to the left elbow or the easy elbow. It's okay to turn just a little bit over to that side until you really get the relaxation to open up, and maybe relax back into the back hand or both elbows. So wherever it feels enough. Again, if you want just a little bit more, you can help anchor the knee for a deeper stretch of the quadricep by bringing the left foot up. So notice where your breath is. Be in meditation. No fidgeting. Stay focused. Stay in meditation. Stay in conscious relaxation and connection with your body, the cells. Okay, go ahead and let the foot slide off. We're going to slowly come up. All right, take your time. Take your time. We're going to come up, and then we're going to start to twist. So first, sit up as tall as you can, and then we're going to walk around, twisting around here to the left. So we're twisting, obviously, in the same direction the knees are. We want to turn around almost all the way around behind you. We're going to stand on the hands, lift the chest. I'm going to have to twist a little bit, close to the wall. All right. Stand on the hands, inhale. Now start to walk the hands. And you can lower down the left elbow first. Maybe the right elbow. Got a block here. If you have a block, you can put your forehead on the block. It's a nice sense of release. So take your time. We're really folding and twisting here into the abdomen. And relax into the outer left leg. Once you're ready, relax your forehead down to the left forearm and walk the right arm away. Try to relax the right armpit down to the floor for a depth of the pose. Good. So the right hand comes back. Press into the right hand. Take the left hand over for support. Take a huge breath and unpack inch by inch. Wonderful. Okay, so we're going to come to our backs. With knees in the chest so that we can realign after our twists. So hug the knees in and massage the back as you sway and lean left and right. So let's take the hands up and grip the palms to the arch side of the foot and continue your swaying, but with a little more openness in the back and stretch into the hips. Feel free to press the palms into the feet for its depth of stretch as you are yearning for. And we're going to come into a leg cradle. So release the right leg, and we're going to take the left leg with the arms. So go ahead and lift the right leg straight up, lift the chest, and you can take your left leg with the hands or cradling around with the forearm. So we're going to slowly bring the straight leg down. So if your neck gets too tired, you can take one arm to support your neck intermittently. If you have a pillow, you can use that for short periods of time, but lift from the belly. So we're getting just a little bit of core stabilization, trying to lift the leg and the shoulder blades. And bring the right leg up to catch for figure 4 stretch. So this is a little bit higher than our usual figure 4 stretch, keeping the left foot high, hug the knee in so we can get a deeper stretch of the left hip. Rocking side to side. Now we're going to keep this left foot really high, holding on both hands to the right knee, and we're going to tip the lower body into a twist. So let the lower body come over to the right until the left foot is flat on the floor. So keep a hold of the leg here, right hand to the right leg, so that the knee stays, or the knees don't try to move away by sliding. Take the left shoulder and left arm back to the floor. So we're in a little bit of a twist. We got a deeper twist from the other angle when we were seated. So we're in a little bit of a twist here. So take the left ribs back, take the left hand to the left ribs back. But we're deepening the stretch here through the outer left hip, through the IT band. So feel free to massage these areas just to get a little bit deeper, a little more circulation. Take the left hand to the knee and just encourage it away just a little bit from this angle. Just let it float. Okay, so bring the hands now to the left knee, and we're going to roll to our back with the knee into the chest. So just a little bit, left knee into chest now. Go ahead and glide the right leg straight. Relax the weight of your head. Breathe into the lower back. And as you exhale, hug the left knee in a little bit deeper. Lift nose to knee. Wonderful. Support the left leg strongly and bring the right leg up. Rock side to side. Move to happy baby pose, bringing the knees back to the armpits, hands to the arch side of the foot. Now really flex the toes back and try to stretch the toes wide. If that's hard to do, take your fingers around the great toe. It's a great stretch for the toes. Okay, so now we're going to let go of the left leg, let it come straight up. We're going to lift the chest and wrap the arms around the right leg. Okay, so rock for a minute. Make sure the back is open. Come to stillness. So keep a hold of the right leg with the hands or use the arms. Slowly straighten the left leg just a few inches from the floor. So if you can, try to keep the left leg lifted and hug the right leg in. Try to relax to the right hip for a little support of the neck. You can use one of the arms to support the neck or use a pillow just for a little bit. But we're still feeling those. We're lifting from the belly, pulling the navel in. Lifting the shoulder blades, Press out the ball of the foot. Keep the toes flexed. Try to deepen as you relax, but still maintaining the pose and the lift. Wonderful. All right, so pull the left knee in and let it take a hold. Let it hold the foot there for you. Relax your head back. Bring the hands to the left knee. Massage the hips and the lower back. Meditate on your breath. So keep the right foot as high as you can on the left leg comfortably. And we're going to bring the legs to the left into a twist until the right foot is flat on the floor. So the left hand will need to hold the knee so it doesn't try to scooch away. And take the right hand, bringing the right ribs open, the heart open to the skies, and then relax the right shoulder and arm. So we're breathing into the right hip. We've got a nice stretch. I'm going to do a little massage just to really find the tender points. So it'll really help while we're in such this deep and open space around the hip. Stretching the IT band. The outside, it's always very tender. There'll always be bumps and tenderness in this space, but it's very good for it to have some suppleness, some give to it through our practice. Wonderful. Okay, so both hands now to the right knee, and we'll roll to our back, support the right knee. Glide the left leg straight. A huge breath throughout the body and relax into the lower back. Hug the right knee in. Concentrate on your breath. Pull the belly in, bring both legs in, and now we're going to just even out before we move into Shavasana. Lift the chest, lift the nose, and slowly we're going to lengthen the neck and come back. You are in your space, so find your pose for Shavasana, either flat on your back. I think today I'll do legs up the wall. So wherever you are, feel completely supported. Lengthen your neck. Pick up your head with your fingertips. Lengthen and stretch your head. Maybe do a little ear massage or a little facial massage just with your fingertips, just getting some circulation and extra relaxation, some sensations here through the body. Once you're ready, and take your time, create your space. breathe in and out of your nose. And with every exhalation, let your body be as relaxed as possible. Let your breath be natural. Some breaths deeper and more flushing than others. Carrying away any debris, any concerns of the mind or body. And with every exhalation, relaxing your body heavier and more deeply. Allowing every breath to be a blanket of warmth, nurturing, and comfort. Relaxing your entire backside, supported by the earth. Feeling connected. Feeling supported. Feeling held. Feeling content. Smooth across the body a little bit more. And smiling through every organ and every cell of the body. And staying in this space, reverberating in this space with all of your cells and thoughts, where we are connected in the one mind. Breathe in and feeling your whole body inflate and rejoice with breath. Letting your palms open and your fingers to stretch wide. Start to move your feet and toes. And with your breath, drawing the navel in and bending one knee
And when you're ready, bending the other. Shifting to your side. And continue rolling into your hands. Coming up to a seated position. So here we are, back seated where we began, but renewed, restored, and reconnected. Opening up your palms, your heart, and your arms. Inhale. And exhale. So let us resonate in this space together until we meet again, or at least until we practice together again. Namaste.